Hey guys, I'm back at Disneyland for two specific reasons today. The Lilo and Stitch live action movie just came out, so there's new food. I've got all my Stitch stuff. My backpack actually matches my shirt perfectly, which is kind of funny. It's not a Roosevelt's backpack, but this is a Roosevelt's t-shirt. But I noticed it's the same exact pattern with Stitch and the pineapples and the flowers on it. Very odd. I don't know why that one happened like that. I don't know if it's Roosevelt's, but just not branded on the backpack. Anyways, I digress though. I got my Stitch. He's in his Pride costume too, because we're gonna look at the new Pride merchandise today. That just came out as well. So let's start with those two things. We're gonna get some food on the late night menu. So that'll be at Galactic Grill later tonight. Let's go into Disneyland and have a fun day. I gotta admit, I wasn't a big fan of the music box music that they had in the Esplanade because it didn't feel like Celebrate Happy. It didn't feel like a celebration at all. It just felt really slow and kind of boring, kind of sleepy, and at times kind of creepy and eerie in a weird way. But they did keep it at night. They changed it though. The Esplanade music has now changed during the day. So I think Disney listened to the negative feedback and finally changed that over. I like the soundtrack that they have right now, but yeah, I didn't like that music box music so much. So I'm glad to see that one changed actually. It's a nice change. I think it's for the better for sure. They're playing Hi-Ho right now, so that's good. It gets you more in the Disney spirit than hearing some music box instrumentals. That just wasn't happy. They're playing the music from Magic Happens now, the parade. That's awesome. I love this new Esplanade loop a lot. I really appreciate that they changed that over. I think it's a great change. We're gonna start at World of Disney actually. I wanna check out the Pride merchandise that came out for this year. Like I said, Stitch got his little Pride costume on, his little outfit for Pride on. So we're gonna start there. And then later tonight, we're gonna go to Galactic Grill. We're gonna try out the new food that came out for Lilo and Stitch, the live action movie. There's only 3 items, it's not a big deal. Walt Disney World got a lot more, but it's a nice day today. It's 70 degrees, which is kind of oddly cool, but it is a little bit humid. It's very cloudy out, which is weird. And the humidity is actually kind of high today. So it'll get hot again next week, but it's nice this weekend. It's been beautiful actually this weekend. It's warm when the clouds are away from the sun too. It's actually a lot warmer than it looks for sure. But it's good shorts and t-shirt weather. I brought a jacket for tonight just in case. We'll figure out what we're gonna do for the rest of the day in between now and tonight's dinners. Let's go to World of Disney and let's go have some fun. All right, so they do have all the Pride stuff in World of Disney here in the center of the store. So let's go through each item. It's not a lot of stuff, but it is really cute. So we'll check it all out. These are the new Pride ears for this year. I really like them. They're a nice, simple design, but they're a good pleather material. They're nice. They feel high quality too, actually. I like them a lot. The side says Pride right there. And I love the little stars, all the little different colored stars there. And I love the rainbow edges around the ears themselves. I think that's fun. The headband is fun too. I just love the colors and those make you really happy looking at them. I think these ones are going to be very popular. They're probably $39.99. They don't have a price on them though. This shirt is $34.99. I love that the ear hat, the rainbow ear hat up there is embroidered on. It's like a little patch over the word Pride. That one's cool. And I love the embroidered on Disneyland Resort logo. It's a pretty soft t-shirt. It's pretty thick though, so it wouldn't be too breathable. I like the color red on it though, and I think it's a really fun shirt. I love that one. And the back has the little castle Pride logo right there with the Disneyland Resort logo underneath that. That is very cute, very simple but cute. This one is $64.99, which I feel like it's very expensive for a polo shirt, but that's what Disney polo shirts and button-ups run in general. I think they're some of their most expensive items for some reason. It's very breathable. It's kind of like a performance material. I like how simple it is. It's just a nice black with the little rainbow Mickey there, and there's nothing on the back, but it's a nice design. And the sleeve on that one has a rainbow Disneyland Resort logo. I think that's very adorable. This hat with the Mickey hand heart, that is really cool. It is $29.99. It says Pride on the side. I like that the collection is always consistent because I have all these pins at home. I got them at Company D actually, so I have a lot of extra pins, and one of them is the little Mickey hand heart, one's the castle, one's Mickey that's rainbow, and the back there says Disneyland Resort in the rainbow colors. That is just adorable. I like that everything's black and pretty simple. It's fairly simple, but it's effective. I really like that. $34.99. You have Stitch in his little Pride sweater there, his hoodie. I love that his hood is up, and I love that he's winking. I think that expression is adorable. That is really cool. It's a really soft plush, and it's a good size too. It's like a medium-sized plush. For $34.99, that's not bad for a Disney plush. This baseball jersey type shirt is $74.99, and I think this is awesome. It is like a performance material also. It's breathable. It's very breathable and nice, but it's pretty heavy because the patch on the back. Let me show you the back. But I love the front on the chest there, the little Mickey patch. But yeah, that patch makes it very heavy. I like the lining down the buttons too, how it's rainbow colored. I think that's really nice. And there's the Mickey on the back, but that is a heavy patch. It's so dang heavy. It's surprising. When you pick up this shirt, it's lightweight, but it's very heavy, so it's kind of confusing. I have a button of that patch at home, and I really like it. And the Disneyland Resort logo is embroidered on the bottom there. Here's the Pride Spirit jersey for this year. I really like that a lot. That is nice. Wow. I like how the rainbows are just running through the letters like that. That is very cool. It's red. It's $79.99, I believe. It doesn't have a price on it, though, but these are usually $79.99. Let's check out the front, too. I just love that rainbow right there. That is really cool. The front is the Disneyland D, and it says Pride as well. I think that's nice. That's a cool Spirit jersey. Red is not my color, but I like that one. Those ears are $34.99. This fanny pack is $34.99, and it's the same type of fanny pack and backpack that Disney's been making for everything lately. I really like the zipper pull on that. All three zipper pulls are rainbow, which is really adorable. That is cool. But instead of saying Disneyland along the zipper, it says Disney Pride, and it has the Mickey hand heart there, which I think is really fun. And the back has the Mickeys with mesh, so it's a little more breathable. That's a really nice crossbody or fanny pack. I like that one a lot. For $19.99, there's a plastic Pride water bottle with Mickey on it. Man, all this stuff is awesome. Oh, that is really cool. It's got the Pride balloon with the little castle there. That is just a really cool touch. I really like this. And it's hard to see, but it's a gray, it's a dark gray, almost black water bottle with some little sparkles on the inside too. And it has a nice purple cap with the Mickey hand heart there. Wow. This is simple but effective also. I really like all of this merchandise so far. I think it's all really adorable. Here's a Pride white t-shirt, probably $34.99. It doesn't have a price tag on it, but it's a nice t-shirt. It almost looks like it's cut for a female though, because it's a little bit more cut inwards at the top. Yeah, I think that's actually a lady's shirt, definitely. It's not unisex like a lot of their t-shirts are. I can't tell for sure though, so I could be wrong. It could be unisex, but it does look like it's cut for females, so it might not fit males quite as well. It might be tight around your arms or something. Look at how funny this little Pride droid is. I think that's adorable. CLRN8W. That's funny. This little magnet is $12.99. How cute is Mickey there? And this keychain is $14.99. $59.99. This is very soft. I love this crew neck. And it's a patch. It's an embroidered on patch there. And the sleeve of that crew neck says Disneyland Resort in rainbow. This super sparkly Pride ornament is $34.99, and it's very, very glittery. $69.99. This is a very soft throw. It is super comfortable, super cozy, and this is what the inside looks like when you unfold it. One side has a Pride pattern with various like Mickeys and the balloons and castles and the hand heart, all the Pride logos that they use, and the other side says Pride with the Mickey hand heart there. That is the most adorable throw I've ever seen. The fan doesn't have a price, but I think these are usually $14.99 unless they raise the price, and these are very effective fans. If you don't have a Disney fan, get yourself one. You can block the sun with it, and you can fan yourself off when you're in line or walking around. They're actually really handy to have, and they fold up and fit in your backpack perfectly. That is a really nice fan. I love this one so much. I have enough Disney fans already, so I don't need this one. If I didn't have so many fans already, I would definitely get this. I love it. The fan is actually $16.99. I just love this year's Pride Collection merchandise. That is just so amazing. I think it's all simple, but it's really fun, and it just makes you happy. Rainbows make everybody happy. I think it's just a fun color scheme to see. I think they did a really great job with the merchandise this year. I really like all of it. There's nothing that I thought was ugly or that I wouldn't get. I would honestly buy any of that stuff. I loved it. All right, I'm gonna head into Disneyland next now, and we'll figure out what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna kind of hang around, probably get a lot of steps in today walking around. But yeah, you can't get the late night dinner at Galactic Grill until 5:30, so I have to wait till 5:30 to eat later. Maybe we'll get a sweet treat or something for lunch too. It's about 12 o'clock right now. Stitch's Interplanetary Beach Party Blast, that's a mouthful, is back. It's a dance show with Stitch and friends and other characters you can see, and they kind of teach you simple dance moves and stuff. It starts in the afternoon and goes through each evening. I'm definitely going to check out that tonight. We're definitely going to come back because I love the dance shows here. They have a DJ, and you just get to see all the different characters and spend some time dancing with them. It's such a blast, an interplanetary blast, if you will. You know what? For a Saturday, it's actually not too bad here today. It's not as as crowded as it can be on a Saturday. I walked by Star Tours and it was a 25-minute wait, which is actually really good. Some of the wait times are pretty low, so I think we're gonna do rides. Maybe I'll head to Small World after this. I still have not seen Miguel and Dante in Small World, and I really want to check that out. The last time I was here, the Small World line was really, really long, but I think it should be shorter today. But you can see the crowds are pretty thin down there, actually. It's not too bad. I'm just enjoying hanging out at the DVC lounge for now, and then we'll go do a ride or two after this. I'm shocked at how low some of the wait times are today. It's amazing for a Saturday especially. This is really awesome. I'm going to take advantage of that and ride rides all afternoon. Small World though said it was 10 minutes. Let's see if it's still 10 minutes. That's awesome. I definitely want to see Miguel and Dante so bad. I love Coco. I love that movie. So hopefully we can catch them. It says it's a 10-minute wait still. Let's do it. Look at these little ducks taking a nap outside of Small World. They are adorable. Hi little ducks. That's funny. His face is so cute. This is always my favorite room in Small World. I love this part. All right, so that was 10-minute wait time, but the actual was 20, which is not bad at all. I'm glad we got to see Miguel and Dante. They look adorable. I don't like when they added Woody and Jessie, how they made them look different than the other dolls. I just don't like that stylization, but I think it's really cute that they just did a regular Small World doll for Miguel and Dante. They looked really adorable. I'm gonna go to the Fantasyland Theater here because Pixar Pals Playtime Party is actually back. And that's what came out during the Pixar Fest. They brought that back to the theater though. It's a small show and it's fun for kids. It's just a little dance show. But let's check that out because I'm glad there's entertainment back here at Fantasyland. We always need more entertainment. More live entertainment, please. I love that Pixar Pals Playtime Party. It reminds me of what the Stitch show that we're going to see tonight is. It's just a fun dance party. The kids are going to love that one, especially if you have kids. But it's fun just to sit and watch, too. They have some cushioned stadium chairs there, which is nice. Some benches that are actually cushioned. So it's a nice place to take a break and just relax and sit. I really enjoy watching the show. It's just really fun to watch everybody have fun. I'm going to go do some Fantasyland rides. I like Storybook Land Canal a lot, so I'm going to try that. And maybe Casey Jr. too, because I think the wait times are like 5-10 minutes in Fantasyland right now. Maybe even teacups. Let's just see what we're gonna do next.
We have one half made out of hay, the second half made out of sticks, and the third half made out of 100% natural fruit. On to the left-hand side, we're gonna have the English Bunting Village where Alice lives. Well, one afternoon, she decided to follow the white rabbit down to the rabbit hole.
All right, so that ended up being a 15-minute wait instead of 5, which is not bad. I love that one. It's funny when the birds are there, though, when the birds and ducks are there, because they ruin the scale of everything. There's like these giant ducks next to these little houses, and the bird was on the roof, and it was just funny to see. I love when they do that. They kind of crash the party. But let's go to Casey Jr. There's no wait. When I went by on Storybook Canal, I could see that there was no one in line. The last train had 3 people on it, so that's pretty awesome. Let's go do that next, because I love Casey Jr. Ooh, a bunch of baby ducks. Don't get hit by the boats, babies. Everybody hurries to the circus grounds. Time for lemonade, Cracker Jack. Plaza Inn has a chocolate cake that came out on April 30th that I never got around to trying. Let's head to Plaza Inn and see if we can pick that up. Hopefully it's in stock, so we'll grab that. All right, so I'm at Plaza Inn now, and the cavalcade starts pretty soon. I'm gonna watch the cavalcade after this, actually, because I love seeing Duffy and Shelly May. I think it's so cute to see them coming down Main Street. So it's perfect timing how this worked out. I got the Chocolate Gooey Brownie Cake, and the weird thing is it says this is a molten cake, but it's not molten. The plate is refrigerated, so it definitely came out of the refrigerator. A molten cake cake should have like the runny chocolate core in the middle that kind of oozes out. It's kind of like a lava cake, you know, you cut into it and it oozes out. That is not the case here. It's definitely a refrigerated brownie, and it comes with a chantilly cream, a vanilla chantilly cream on top, which is going to be really good. And it has caramel sauce on the plate, a little bit of chocolate sauce on the cake itself, and it also has cocoa pebbles. It has like, it says chocolate rice cereal, so it's going to be like cocoa pebbles on the top of it, which should be good. It's a little fun. The crazy thing is this was $5.02 with my discount and tax and everything. $5 is pretty much the cheapest dessert I think you're going to find at Disneyland. So that's actually a really good value. That's a great deal for any kind of dessert at Disneyland. To get a fresh made cake, a fresh baked cake is really good, unless it's not fresh baked. Maybe it's like from the refrigerator, it's a frozen one that they thawed out. Who knows? Yeah, it's definitely not a molten cake. The description's wrong. It's more like fudge on the inside. It almost looks like a ganache on the inside, but it's definitely not runny. It is refrigerated. I can feel that the cake is cold too. Oh, the cavalcade is coming right now. I'm gonna try the chantilly cream on its own just to see how that is. It needs a little more caramel sauce because I love caramel sauce, but I think it's gonna be great still regardless. Let's give it a bite here. I love chocolate things and I love brownies, so I don't think you can go wrong for $5 with this. Let's try it out. The center tastes like a raw brownie batter, and it's really good. It's really chocolatey. If you're not a chocolate lover, this is definitely not for you. I am a chocolate lover, so this is right up my alley. I love this. It's good for $5. It gets bonus points because it's $5. It's not the best brownie in the world, but it's chewy. If you like a good chewy, soft-centered brownie, kind of has like a ganache flavor to it. I like the chantilly cream on top. I would recommend this. I would get this one again. For the price, it's unbeatable. That's definitely the best brownie I've had for the price in Disneyland. I like the texture from the cocoa pebbles on it. The caramel sauce is good. You don't taste any of the chocolate sauce there. I do wish it was a hot molten cake though. It'd be kind of neat if they had these fresh served and they were like from a hot station where they're actually warmed and then kept on a heat lamp, but it's good refrigerated too. That is weird that it's like raw batter on the inside though. If you like raw cake batter or brownie batter, you're gonna enjoy this one. I enjoy this. I'd get this one again. I'd recommend it for sure. All right, here's Duffy and Shelly Mae. Look how adorable they are. I love their costumes so much. They're the cutest. They are just the best little couple. I love those teddy bears so much. This is a fun cavalcade though. I really enjoy watching this one every time. I've been stopping and watching it each time it goes, and it's just a very good cavalcade. This is also a great way to see the characters' 70th costumes without having to wait in line for each of them individually. I love Chip and Dale's costumes so much. They look adorable. It's so funny that they have those little bags, and you can see Donald and Mickey and Minnie and Pluto. I love Donald. He's number one for a good reason, but their costumes are just so awesome. They match the float really well too. I really like seeing that, and I love seeing the Celebrate Happy symbol at the top there. I just love this cavalcade. Look at this, Mama has all her ducks in a row by the submarines over here. Wow, that is a lot of babies. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. A baker's dozen of ducks, and they are adorable. They're still having babies. Those are a fresh batch too. Those are like a week old maybe. Smugglers Run says it's a 20-minute wait for standby, which is crazy good. I'm gonna do single rider for that because I think that'll just be a walk-on. I like that ride. It's one I don't do too often. Obviously as single rider I'll just end up as an engineer, which is fine. It's still a fun ride. But I'm excited for when they actually add the Mandalorian missions to it. That'll be a nice change. More rideability that way.
I was just about to say that. Pilot on the right. Pull back on the stick to fly out. And push forward to fly down. Watch it. You will make flying this thing go easy, eh? Weapons are online.
Oh no!
Left pilot, hit the boosters. Now let's go get that coaxium. Right pilot, make the jump to light speed.
Well, that was a lot of fun. I'm just gonna walk around and get some steps in before dinner. We got a couple more hours till I can pick up Galactic Grill, so let's just walk around for a little bit now. Rise of the Resistance is only a 35-minute wait. The line is just walking right through. That's a really good wait. The crowds are low today. The wait times are low. It's really nice. This is an awesome Saturday. Okay, so Stitch's Interplanetary Beach Party is at 5:30 through 9:30 every night, and the late night menu starts at 5:30 as well. So we're gonna pick up our food. Hopefully the music isn't too loud here at Galactic Grill while I'm eating, but I'll film the food review and then we'll come back and watch the dance party too, because I'm really excited for this. All right, I got my mobile order at Galactic Grill, and the Interplanetary beach party is going on over there. So I definitely want to catch that afterwards. I came over to this side between the Matterhorn and Galactic Grill, and I don't think I've ever actually sat out here. There's plenty of tables out here. It's nice out here too. The smell of the jasmine behind me is overwhelmingly pleasant. It's really, really nice. It wafts through the whole area here. You can always smell it when you walk by this area. It's blooming really well right now, so it smells great. But I got 3 new items. One of these items, the first one, you can order all day, but the other 2 are on their late night menu, and that starts at 5:30 p.m. So you have to wait until 5:30 to get the last 2. The first one I'm going to start with, you can get all day though, and this one is melting quickly, so I'm going to start with this one. It's a pineapple strawberry smoothie. It's basically what Disney calls a pina colada. It's just where it's a pina colada with strawberry puree poured on top. This is pineapple and coconut, just like a pina colada on the bottom, and then it's got strawberry on top, and it comes with a really fun little Mickey glow cube. I couldn't figure out how to mobile order it without the glow cube. You might be able to order this in person without the glow cube, but I couldn't figure that out, so it is more expensive. But you know, I don't have any Mickey glow cubes at home, so I was like, that'd be something fun to use at home actually. I kind of like that. And they oddly enough give you a boba straw with this one, even though you don't really need a boba straw. It was melting, so I did sip off the top, and the top is surprising. It tastes like real pureed strawberries with ice. Not quite a smoothie, more of like an icy consistency, but it doesn't taste like artificial strawberry. It actually tastes like real strawberry, which is crazy. I was shocked to taste that. But yeah, let me give a sip of the whole thing. I'm trying to mix it. I just can't really mix it because it's spilling over the edge there. Let me just try to get a sip. I'll pull my straw up as I'm sipping to get both parts of it here. They're just loosely using the term smoothie. I wouldn't call this a smoothie. I think it's more like a pina colada, a virgin pina colada. Sometimes I order those at Craftsman, or I order them from Tangaroa Terrace when I'm staying at the hotel, because I like a nice poolside drink, and I don't always want to have a daytime drink. Sometimes I just want a non-alcoholic, nice beverage that feels fancy to treat myself, and a pina colada is always my go-to. Pina coladas in general are good. I even got one when I went to Disney World. I got one from the pool bar at the Animal Kingdom Lodge. I got one with raspberry puree on top, and it was good. This really reminds me of that though. It's very sweet, it's delicious. If you like virgin pina coladas, you're really gonna enjoy this one. I like this a lot. It tastes like real strawberry, which is actually nice, but it's more of an icy consistency, definitely not a fruit smoothie consistency. I don't taste any like cream or yogurt like you would think a smoothie would have, so I wouldn't necessarily call this a smoothie, but I would recommend it and get it again. This is a really fun drink, and I really like the glow cube on top. I think that's a nice touch. And you get a little piece of pineapple too. It looks like a ripe pineapple, so that's always nice. That pineapple is ripe, and it's very delicious, and I think this is really fun for a summertime drink. It's a nice little addition to the menu. And then next up, I have the pineapple parfait. Now this is a Stitch-themed parfait. It looks really nice on top. It's a pineapple sponge cake. It's got crushed caramel pineapple. It's got a pineapple mousse. It has brown sugar crumble on top, and it also has a chantilly cream, a vanilla chantilly cream that's covered in a blue edible glitter, and it's got a really cute Stitch decoration, a little edible white chocolate Stitch decoration in his hula skirt on top. I just think it's a really adorable treat, and I love the Disney parfaits. They're always some of my favorite treats. Galactic Grill usually has really good parfaits. Usually they're chocolate though, so it's nice to see a fruity one. I just love pineapple stuff, so I'm sure I'm really gonna like this. One of my favorite things is pineapple upside down cake, and the caramel with the pineapple kind of reminds me of that. All right, I got to get a bite here. I always try to go all the way to the bottom. There we go. That way you get a bite with everything. I think that brown sugar crumble on top is going to be kind of like a cobbler topping, like a streusel topping. So let's try this out here. That's fantastic. It's not overly sweet, but it is sweet. I like the pineapple flavor in there. It's pretty refreshing too. It's kind of tart because of the pineapple. Ooh, the ducks are flying over. It's really, really good. I like that a lot. If you like pineapple upside down cake, you're gonna enjoy that. The flavor of the cake with the pineapple and the caramel reminds me of that a lot. The chantilly cream on top is nice, and the brown sugar crumbles are really good touch. They are like a streusel on top, and it adds a nice texture and a crunch. I like the contrast of textures in there. I just think this is a really fun treat to eat because you can get all the layers there. The cake is moist, it's delicious. The whole treat is absolutely delicious. I'd recommend this one. You gotta try this one. It's not gonna disappoint you at all. This is great. Definitely get this. It's really, really good. And the last thing I got is a Hawaiian chicken tender. So this is Hawaiian style barbecue sauce on 3 chicken tenders with some green onions on top, and it's got a lot of French fries. You get a ton of French fries. This is a good value. How can you go wrong with chicken tenders? I think this one's gonna be good. I got some ranch and some barbecue on the side just in case. I think the ranch will really elevate it. it. Let me just try it on its own though. These are really messy, so I'm gonna fork and knife these. All right, there I got a piece cut off. I didn't want to use my fingers and have to use a bunch of wet wipes afterwards, so I'm gonna fork and knife this for sure. But I like Hawaiian style barbecue sauce, so I like barbecue sauce in general. I'm a huge fan, and I like chicken tenders, so I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy this. This is pretty darn good. I like the flavor of it a lot. Weirdly enough, it reminds me of orange chicken in a way. It's good. It's a really nice, good, sticky barbecue sauce glaze on there. I think they could benefit from toning back on the salt, and that comes from someone that likes salty food. It's very, very salty, but the flavor of it's good. I'm gonna try it out with ranch too, because I wanna see how that is. You gotta try that with the ranch. It's very, very good with the ranch. I like that a lot. It kind of tones out the saltiness and it balances really well with the barbecue sauce itself. I'd recommend these. I like them. I enjoy them a lot. It's a good go-to food. Eating chicken tenders here is always fun. I always think of chicken tenders when I think of Disneyland. And my friend and I often come to Galactic Grill just to get chicken tenders because it's a good go-to food. This is nice though to have a nice sauce on it. I enjoy that a lot. I also want to try the French fries. It has some of the barbecue sauce on it because the chicken tenders get served on the French fries. So a lot of them get saucy, which is really nice. And I love their French fries here. They're almost like McDonald's fries in a way. They're really nice. But let me try this out here with the sauce. Yeah, that sauce reminds me of orange chicken sauce. I like that on the French fries a lot. This is a good dish. All three items here are good. My favorite's definitely the parfait and the chicken tenders. The smoothie's good though too. If you like pina coladas, you're gonna like that. That's especially fun for the kids. I like all of this though. This is a really good dinner. We're gonna catch the Interplanetary beach party with Stitch, and hopefully Angel comes out. That'd be awesome. And then we're gonna head home shortly because it is getting dark. It's getting past my bedtime here, so I do want to start my journey home.
Nice job, let's dance. Whoa, wait a second. Forrest, Clarabelle, somebody turned off the gravity. Everybody slow-mo dance. Oh no. Forrest, I'm coming. Hold out your hand for me. Whoa. Thank you. All right, everybody dance faster, go. Clarabelle's gonna get us in. Okay, I say, hey DJ, you say play that song. Clarabelle's gonna play that song. Here we go, hey DJ! Nice job, Clarabelle. All right, everybody, do you know how to twist? Do you know the twist? Twist looks like this. Yeah. Okay, are you ready to try it all together? Here we go, twist. Now jump, clap 3 times. Let's do it again. Twist, jump, clap 3 times.
It's Clarice and Chip and Dale. Look at their costumes. Oh, they look adorable. Oh, I love that.
That was it. Everybody give it up to the 3 of them for really trying to get up here all at the same time. Oh no! No, Dale, no! Dale, are you ready to dance? Dale? Dale? Everybody say, Dale!
Dale.
Oh, nice job. Thank you. I bet our jukebox wasn't gonna work and then you fixed it. Thank you. All right, everybody, stand really still, really still. Shake your head like this. Adjust your head. Now shake your shoulders. Shake your whole body, go! All right, now pose like this. Pose! Show me a pose. All right, rock this way.
I walked out into the Esplanade and it's the Electric Light Parade music. The Baroque Hoedown it's officially called. I wonder when they switch over to the music box music because I'm not really sure. I heard they switch over at night. It's almost night. It's past 8 o'clock, but it's still a little light. I don't know if they do it at dark or what. But yeah, this is the Main Street Electrical Parade. Well, thank you guys for joining me today on this adventure. I love the Pride merchandise. I think it's so fun and it just makes you happy looking at it all. Disney didn't go all out with the Pride merchandise this year, and I think that's a little better. They had too many collections last year. They had like the Marvel and the Star Wars collection and everything. Maybe they will come out with more eventually, but I think the regular Mickey stuff and the castle stuff is great. I love the Mickey hand heart. I love Mickey and Rainbows himself. They just had a lot of really adorable stuff, and it's very nice. Good quality stuff too. I was impressed to to see it all. I'm glad we got a look at that today. The brownie from Plaza Inn was good. That brownie cake, it wasn't really a molten cake at all, so I don't know why they call it that, but it tasted like raw brownie batter on the inside, and it was really good. I like that. Very decadent, really chocolatey and rich. It was a nice treat without being overly sweet. I like the chantilly cream on top there too, so that was really good. I'm glad I tried that. That was delicious. I liked everything that I had at Galactic Grill too. That was really good. I really enjoyed that pineapple parfait, and those tenders are delicious too. I really like both of those a lot. If you want something simple but sweet, that pineapple smoothie was good with the strawberry on top. Definitely just tasted like a pina colada with strawberry, but it was good. It tasted like real strawberry, surprisingly. The coconut just tasted like your standard coconut cream mixed with pineapple juice, which is not bad. It was a good treat. I liked that a lot. But my favorite part of today was the Stitch dance party. That Interplanetary beach party is so fun. Now, I did get to see Stitch dancing when I was waiting for my food, but I didn't have my camera out at that point and I didn't film any of that. But seeing Horace and Clarabelle dance was awesome. It's so much fun for the kids. I had a big smile on my face the whole time. It's really fun and wholesome to watch families have such a good time at Disneyland. It really brought me so much joy. I had a lot of fun watching that show. The dance moves are easy. The kids love it. The adults love it. It's just a really fun show to watch and really fun show to participate in too. And then to see Chip and Dale and Clarice was awesome. I would have had to wait a lot longer. I talked to one of my cast member friends and I would have had to wait another hour to see Stitch in the rotation, but I can't wait around tonight, unfortunately. I do need to get home. It is getting late. It's almost dark and I want to get on the road and get home. So thank you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. If you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you like my content. It really helps me out. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys being here. I hope you guys take care. I'll be back at Disneyland in 2 days from now, and we're gonna watch World of Color. I already talked to my friend. We're gonna do World of Color on Monday when I come back. So that'll be a lot of fun. So come back for that. I'll see you guys real soon.